So you're a genius and you want to submit to the Vernal pool. You want to submit.
To do so, you need to get to this page and click there.
If you have an account, what you need to do is obvious. If not, click on the blue. This will take you to the place where you can register for an eScholarship account. Keep in mind that you'll have to do two things. You'll have to register, and then you'll have to hunt back for the main screen and come back to this login, and then you can actually submit your work.
Now it's time to fill in the blanks. You've done this before. Note the many required fields.
A couple of things to note. You're probably going to want to fill in merit writing program or your major. It doesn't matter, wherever you're located. If you want to submit creative writing work, you're probably going to want to say, if you're a writing minor, just say merit writing program there. Here's one thing to note. This uses a gmail.com address. Don't do that. You want to use a UC Merced email address.
There we go. This looks better.
And that's it. You're registered. Now you have to click here to go log into your new account.
And here we are. Just log in with the password you just created.
And now it gets interesting, right? So you click here to go to a new submission.
Now it may seem obvious, but you'll want to read each item in the submission checklist to ensure that your submission meets the stated criteria. If it does, select the box. When you're done, each box should have a check mark inside of it.
You also want to agree to the copyright notice, right? And then you can enter a cover letter, which basically goes to the editors of the journal, which is your creative writing faculty here at UC Merced. And sometimes it's nice to say, I'm submitting this respectfully or something, or hello, I'm a creative writer, whatever you want to put in there. But it is a cover letter, and it does stay with the submission through the editorial process. Don't forget to save and continue.
Now you get to upload your submission. Make sure you've got the file ready. When you do, hit Browse, select the file you want, and then hit Upload. After you do, you'll see the file here. When it's there, hit Save and Continue.
And it wouldn't be an academic journal if you didn't have to do something meta, right? So this is step 3, entering metadata. Just go down the list, fill in the actual things. Note that we have a UC Merced EDU. Your affiliation should be UC Merced. If it's not, you can't actually submit. I mean, you can submit, but it will be rejected out of hand. You can put in a little bio statement if you want. It's not necessary. And then later on the same page, you definitely want to put in the title. And the abstract, you can just simply say a poem. Or you can say a poem about X, whatever. You don't have to transmit what you think the poem means or anything, but we definitely need the title there and something in there. So you can just say a poem. And then here, you want to make sure in the indexing that you indicate that your discipline is arts and humanities. It's not your discipline, it's actually the discipline into which this journal belongs, right? So you want to make sure it's arts and humanities. That's what we're considering poetry here. It helps index what you're doing. Remember that everything you submit, if it gets accepted, it's permanent. That's the whole idea behind eScholarship. It's like a print journal, except it's held online.
Almost there. Here we are at step 4, uploading supplementary files. But you don't have any, so you don't have to do any of this. Just hit Save and Continue.
And finally, we have the confirmation. We're at step 5 here. Notice that this is the file name. Hey, that file name changed since I was there last. Normally, the title that you uploaded, right, in step 2 will be right there. And then make sure you hit Finish Submission. And, pardon my French, voila. There you have it.
And that's it. You're done. Thanks for submitting to the Vernal pool.